Okay, so let's start it. So thank you again for joining the webinar today. And then my name is Xi, the European Account Manager from ROYPOW. So I'm mainly focused on the construction side in the UK and the European market. So let's talk about how we're facing the challenges today about the construction side, and let's see how the ROYPOW solution can help you with it. Today's topic is about powering the future of construction. So with ROYPOW solution, we offer a cleaner and reliable energy solutions. So here is today's content. So we're gonna go through today's job set challenges and pain point. And then the second part is about our advanced energy solutions. And the third part is why not to start your lithium journey today with us. And then in the last part, we're gonna have a Q&A session. You can also leave your questions by clicking the right up the button and then leave your questions there. So my colleague will help you to solve it. So let's see today's topic. Before we start providing the solutions, I want to collect some information from your side. So what's the main challenges impact your project the most these days? So the option A is fuel cost. Is it a very high fuel bill that you can't afford? Or B, emissions and regulations, because we know like the UK and the EU, so regulations also accelerating the transition from the diesel generators to more greener and cleaner energies. And C is noise, because when we use the equipment in the urban side, is it a lot of complaint about noise? Or D is the power reliabilities. So I will leave like 2 minutes, no, just 1 minute, and then to make a choice, A, B, C, D, and then we see what is the most challenges impact your project the most. So that's after your choice, we're gonna move into like the second part. So here is some insight. So the industry insight about the material handling part. So as like you all know, for the European and the UK, like the regulations, so they also accelerate like from the purely diesel generators, and they also want us to have an integration of the energy storage and hybrid power system. So then it can be enhance the energy efficiency and reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. And for also from the Industrial Emission Directive, so they also encourage us to minimize the environmental impact with the diesel generators. So with both the regulations and the high fuel bills, we're gonna have some solutions. So the transition opportunities is here, moving from 100% the diesel to hybrid or battery-based power. And then from this opportunity, what we can get is lower emissions and lower OPX and higher site compliance. So now we're gonna offer you a more sustainable construction supply chain. Well, let's have a look at what ROYPOW can offer you. So today we're gonna go through the ROYPOW top 3 advanced energy solutions, covering 3 job sets. Also, before we move into our solutions, I also want to collect an answer from you. Do you already use battery storage system on your site? A is yes, B is no, and C is planning to. So the choice is A is yes, B is no, and C is planning to. We're gonna have a look at the answers in the end of the webinar, and then let's start it. So first, we're gonna have a balance of ROYPOW energy solutions. Today, we will go through 3 solutions. The first one is PowerGo, which is PC 15KT. That is a very compact and flexible and zero emissions solutions for the medium or small job set. And the second one is Power Fusion, which is X250KT. That can reduce diesel dependency and also save a lot of fuel cost. And then the third one is Power Boost, which is our latest launch product, specifically designed for the crane towers and the hoist. So what I want to mention is we have our self-developed EMS, BMS, and PMM system, which offered you a smart control and remote monitoring. And a very important part, because the BMS is the brain of the system. So if we develop in-house, which means you have no hassle with the after-sales service. We can fix your problem within 24 hours. And we do have local support. So we have Sweden warehouse in the UK, and also Rotterdam warehouse in the Netherlands. We also have the service center in the UK and the Netherlands. So let's move on to the product. Here is just a view of our product. And then let's move to the PowerGo series. So our PC15KT is developed for the small, medium construction site. This is a mobile hybrid ESS, so which is 15 kilowatt and 33 kilowatt hour. But if you can see the figures next to it, it's 90 kilowatt and 198 kilowatt hour, which means this product can be paralleled up to 6 units. With this unit, it's very compact, which means it is only 1.2 cube meters design, and it's very easy to transport. We can see some cases after these pages, and we can see from the from the outer case, you can see it is built to last. So it's very steady and also robust, the outer case. So let's take a look at the external view. So from the panel, you can see it's divided into two parts. The first part on the left, which is the solar panel charging. So we can do the charging part with the solar panels. And we can also connect it with the diesel generators. We have 3 sockets, which is 1 in socket and 2 output socket. Those 3 are the 3-phase socket. But now we have a latest version, which is also integrated with the single-phase conversions. So with the output, we can do the discharging port to load the machineries, or we can also do parallel with another unit. And on the front, we can see there is also a 7-inch EMS display. So on this screen, you can see the status of the system. And also with this screen, you can also support automatic control of the diesel generators. The whole unit, we have an IP54 rating for the whole unit. But inside, well, we will take a look at the interior later on, but with the inside the batteries, we have IP67, so the rating, the water resistance. And for this unit, we give a 5 years warranty on all the components. With this unit, we also have very smart control, which is 4G module that can control via the phone or the web. So you can use it on the application on your phone or the website. So let's take a look at the interior view. So in the inside, we have 6 packs of the battery pack, which is 6 times 5.5 kilowatt hour, the battery pack. And on the up, we have the inverter and also the DC-DC optimizer. So for the DC, because with the DC-DC optimizer, we can do up to 6 units in parallel. And the inverter is our self-designed as well. And here it's a demo, well, just a picture to give you a feel that's how this 4G module works. And this is the application and the website. So into this account, you can link each of your device into this system. So into this system, and you can check a lot of the data. For example, how this work, and voltage, current, temperature data, and battery SOC, SOH. And also you can see the data report. You can also generate a report as well. So today you can also call in for a demo account, so you can take a look at like how does work with the demo account. So with this 4G module, so we give first 6 months for free. And let's take a look at how does it work. So as I said, so this unit, it can be standalone mode, or it can be also connected with the diesel generators. So when it's connected with the diesel generators, the diesel generator can charge the unit. So once the diesel generators create more power, then it can automatically store into the units. And also, like these units can control the diesel generators. So in which way? They do it via the dry contact. So the PC 15 kT is the master and the diesel generators are the slave. So these units can be also compatible with the maximum 22.5 kVA diesel generators. So here is an example for the hybrid mode. So if we do like 24 hours job set working every day, then from 0 to 6 o'clock, from 12 o'clock in the morning and then to 6 o'clock, because the usage of the power is very small at this moment, then we can use this mobile version ESS PC 15 kT. And then from 6 o'clock to 18 o'clock, then we can do combination of the PC 15 kT with the diesel generators to save the fuels. And then after 18 o'clock to 9 o'clock in the evening, we can only run the diesel generators. And then with the also in the midnight, we can only use the PC 15 kT. So with this function, we can secure a 24/7 power support. And also we can optimize the fuel efficiency together with the diesel generators. So we also support the solar and diesel generator to power the system to save a lot of fuel cost. So here are some cases. So like I said, it's a mobile version. So you can see it can transport via a van. So it's a small van, it can be done. And also we can use it as a UPS to charge our Tesla. So here is some solar panels. The solar panels can charge the PC 15 kT. And then we can use this PC 15 kT to charge the Tesla. So this is a real case from our Australia client. And we also have some cases in Estonia, so in European countries. So our client, they bought two units of the PC 15 kT. And then what they use is for the outdoor event. So they use for the outdoor tent. So they connect with the diesel generators to power the mobile light, TVs, laptops, and heaters in the outdoor tent. And during this transportation from the customer's warehouse to the application site, so these two portable energy storage systems operate connected with the diesel generators. So during the journey, the PC 15 kT is already finished the charging part. And then when on the site, the PC 15 kT can work. So with this journey, it reduces maintenance cost, labor cost, and enable unattended operations. So they can ensure an uninterrupted power supply to the load side equipment 24/7, like non-stop. And also we can minimize the generator's runtime as long as there is a fuel in the tank. So in this case, we can see there are a lot of the fuel cost reduced. And you can see it is on the transportation, so it still can working, which the outer case we designed for these products is very robust. And this is all about the PC 15 kT. And then if you would like to know more about the larger side, we're gonna offer you another product, which is the Power Fusion series. That's the X250 kT. That is a diesel generator hybrid, so energy storage system. For this unit, we offer 250 kilowatt, 153 kilowatt hour the output. And with this model, we can also do the hybrid mode, the standalone mode, and we can do up to 8 sets in parallel. So this one, we can support 8 sets in parallel. And also, we have all-in-one integrated batteries with the EMS, BMS, and also the PMS as well. And it's also very easy to use. So it's plug and play, so no installation requirement. And for this product, we also have the 4G module. Well, actually, we have the 4G module, the web, and the app for all the products we introduced today. And let's take a look at for this unit. So this unit is designed to work with the diesel generators. So it helps to optimize the diesel generator performance by reducing the runtime, improving efficiency, and enable the load smoothly. So you can see from the interior, there's the battery packs, and we also have the PCS, EMS, BMS to install it. And for this product, we also have the cooling, but the cooling is air cooling for this product. And and another part is the fire extinguisher part for all our product, including the previous, the PC 15KT, and this one, and the next one, we all have the fire extinguisher. So our material for this battery is very steady, which will not cause the fire. But if there is a fire on the side, then we have the fire extinguisher, which can do the work like in just 5 or 3 seconds. And we also have a monitoring and communication module. So here first, give you a real case, which is happened in the USA. So this is cases in San Diego, I believe. So there is a large-scale concert. And our client also bought this one, X250KT, together with the diesel generators. So the maximum load is what they need is 200 kilowatt. And if you use the diesel generators, you need two 144 kilowatt and one for the backup. But if you use our system, you only need one, so which is this one, 250 kilowatt to power to support your power. And with our product, you have, well, the key benefits is fuel savings. You do save a lot of fuels consumption with these products. And then it's the noise reduction. So unlike the diesel generators, so the run of these products is very quiet. And also we have a stable power supply as well. And we also have a real case which happened in China. And then we are so proud of this case because this is claims as the highest altitude, which is the energy storage system used in the world. So we sold like 3 units to the Chinese, which one? The Chinese National Infrastructure Project, and will support them with the stone crushing, sand production line, and the concrete mixing equipment and construction machineries, and also the living requirement for the staffs. And with our solutions, because it is very high altitude, it's about 4,000 meters. So the altitude is high, and also like the we also need to consider about the temperature, because if it is the sub-zero temperature, then the diesel generator, the running for the diesel generator would maybe cause a problem. So we provide our energy storage system. And what they need the maximum load power for this project is 1,500 kilowatt. And if they use the diesel generator setup, then they need, well, if the diesel generator is 5 or 250 kilowatt, then they need like 6 or even 7. And so we provide the solution is with the diesel generator 3 times 250 kilowatt together with our hybrid ESS 3 times and 250 kilowatt to support the load power. So these cases also been published by the PV magazine. So if you are interested in it, then I can send you a link to see and then see how it works like in the high altitude scenarios. And then there is the other case study which we can see very direct about the cost savings. So this is also a highway construction project. So also happened in China. So we support it with our X250 KT. And we also support the equipment is 2 units of the power drivers and 20 units of the AC light and the monitoring. So you can see with the table. So before we didn't use the X250 KT, then the total spends in 30 days is 98,000 RMB Chinese yuan, which equals to around 10,000, which is around 10,000 pounds per 30 days. And then after using our X250 KT, so in the same time, so 30 days, so it's like 62,000 RMB, which equals to 6,000 pounds. That means we're saving like 35,000 per month, the RMB, and it equals to like 4,000. I think it's 4,000 pounds per month. And also we bring you like the zero on-site air pollution, and it's also better for the workers' health. So with this table, you can see which is very high ROI, which you can save up to 30% of the fuel cost. So here is the working mode for this 250 KT. So you can do each like the grid type mode, off-grid mode, hybrid mode, and also hybrid mode load sharing. So you can see we can use like the grid to charge the 250 KT, and then using it as the standalone mode to power the equipment. Or you can also combine with the diesel generators. So either you charge from the diesel generators and then power the equipment itself, or you can do a combination. Then if you need larger load power to load the equipment, you can work together with the diesel generators. And here also some cases for the standalone mode and also a microgrid mode. So we can do up to 8 units. So for this product. And so I know that some clients, they have a question about if these products can power or automatically talk to the diesel generators. And the answer is yes. So we can talk to the diesel generators. And in this way, these products X250 KT can be a master and the diesel generator as a slave. So the controller model, so we can support is Deep Sea, DSE 8620, DSE 8610, and Smart Gene, and Combat Gene 500. So most of the controllers we can support that. If the X250 KT is not exactly what you want, then we also support you with different sizes. For example, the smaller one, 65 kilowatt, and we can also do 500 kilowatt. And we can also, of course, we can do 8 in parallel for the X250 KT. So just let us know which model you are interested, leave your message, and then we will get back to you. And then we're gonna have a look at our latest launch, which is the Power Boost series. I think this product is very suitable for the market in the UK and in the European countries, because this unit is very specific design for like the tower crane or the hoist. So let's take a look of this. So we can support 135 kilowatt, and 54 kilowatt hour this power, where we have another version, which is bigger one, 270 kilowatt and 108 kilowatt hours. So this system is very advanced energy storage system, which can power, like I said, tower crane, hoist, and placing booms, and other inductive loads with cleaning silent electricities. So for those kind of equipment, what you need is a very peak power in a very short time when it started. But when it's running as regular, then the power is indeed actually it's not that high. So this product is specifically designed for that use. And you can see that applications we can use to give you an idea how we use this product. And here are some key features for this product. So these products, we deliver a power response speed like less than 15 milliseconds. And we can support constant powers. So we also do the three-phase 400 volt and also 45 to 60 hertz power distribution solutions. So this is also a very high performance unit. So we built with high C-rate battery cells. And this system can deliver up to 2C continuous discharge and making it ideally for managing sudden load changes and power inductive equipment reliable. So it's also support a fast charging. So it can be fully charged in 16 minutes. And the same as other product, it's also have the intelligence management of this system. And we also do multi-level safety because actually for all of our products, we also have like the UKCE and the CE mark. And for the other countries, for example, like US, we also have like the UL certificate as well. And also it's also rated as IP54. So let's look at how it works. So in the traditional scenario, you only use the generators, and then you may use 3 times the 150 kVA generators to power up the tower crane, hoist, or placing booms. And it is very costly because the generator is very costly, and the fuel you use for 3 times of the generators also a very high bill. And also, if you see that we use our product, you can use like only one product or together with another generators, which is like 5 to 75 kilowatt generators. If we power a small one, a small machine, then we can only use this, the power boost. So this power boost, we can use it standalone mode. If we power a bigger machine, then we can working together with the generator as well to make it a hybrid mode. And okay, so above is all the brief introduction above those products. And I also collect some feedback from my clients, which they concern the most. So let's take a look at the questions that I collect from my clients. So the first one is does the mobile or the hybrid ESS product have the full UK or EU safety certificate? Well, actually, that like I said, so we are already obtained the EU CE and EMC certifications, and other mandatory certifications in progress. So it will be finished the January 2026, so just 3 or 4 months. And it also complies with EU laws and regulations, and it has a very high electrical protection ratings. So for this question, it's mainly for the leasing companies, because I know they are more careful about the safety issues, which is caused by maybe caused by this product. So we do have a very full UK and EU safety certificate. And we also do like the leakage protection, overvoltage protection, and a built-in fire extinguisher systems. And then the second question is, when connected with a diesel generator, can the mobile ESS control its start and stop? And how does it work? So we already talked about these questions in the previous pages. So there is an automatic recharge on the low battery, so via the dry contact control. And the dry contact control of the diesel generators, so we already can support 95 of the diesel generators on the market. And we can also use the 4G module to monitor and also operate it. So as well as like the single phase charging. In this way, we can reduce a lot of like the labor and OMM, the cost. And then the third question is for the mobile ESS and hybrid ESS, how is the power output controlled? So with this question, it's like we have a built-in sensor, so can to deliver the power to the load within milliseconds. So the energy storage system can monitor like the load variations. So the built-in intelligent EMS can automatically adjust the PCS output and to meet the demand. So with this function, we can do a very high level of the automation, fast response, and large PSS capacities. And we can also reduce the diesel generator fuel consumption. They can also talk to, communicate, control the diesel generator, and upload the generator's data to the cloud server. So it to also, like, you can see that data in our web system. And the fourth question, which is the mainly, so they mainly asked, is about, is this product mobile and hybrid ESS has a single phase input and output? And how is the waterproofing of the adapter? And do you have like some latest news on it, on these questions? Because for our products so far, we designed for the 3-phase, which is for the industrial use. But in some cases, in some scenarios, we do require a single phase input or output. So actually, we now the solutions is we provide adapter to connect or to convert it from the 3-phase to single phase. But actually, we already in the progress of a new version, which we already try to already include the adapter into our unit. So we will also send an update on this part. And the interface for the product is IP67, which is a very high waterproof and built in our product. So that, yeah, so we will launch it next time. So it's also save the customers the cost for the additional adapters. And the 50-60 Hertz conversion is also integrated into the inverter. So users can just set the parameters on the EMS display. And we can also adaptable to different scenarios, support single phase and 3-phase charging for the user's convenience. And this is the top 4 questions I collect from my client, which they care about most. And now this is the short introduction about our company. For someone who doesn't know as well, I just gave a short brief introduction. So ROYPOW has founded like in 10 years ago, but actually we have the experience in the lithium part, like around 20 years. So now we have 17 major branches around the world. So as you can see, we have the ROYPOW UK branch. In the UK, we have a warehouse and we have our offices, including the service center, and we also support the spare part storage. And we also have a service center in the Netherlands and in Germany as well. So with the UK, Germany, and Netherlands branch, we can cover most of the European countries to give you a very quick response and after-sales service. We do have an engineer in the European countries as well. And we also have other branches in Iraq, Indonesia, South Africa, and we have 5 in US and 1 in Brazil, Australia. So others, they are in Asian countries. And we have more than 750 employees in total. And you can see a quarter of them are R&D people, which means we are not a purely selling company. We are mainly focused on the R&D, and we also got nearly 300 patents in our brand. So we do have like the headquarters in our Chinese city Huizhou, and also we just bought a factory in Indonesia as well. And like I mentioned, so the most important part for the system is the energy management system, and also battery management system, and the power conversion system. So with these three main systems, we all design in-house. So how does it mean? So I know some products that they buy the battery packs from one supplier, and then they buy like the BMS from the other supplier, inverter from the other supplier as well. And then they will meet a problem, which is if they have anything happen with the BMS, then they don't have the control of the BMS. They can't edit it. So once you have the problem, then it takes so long time to fix it. But with our brand, because we all design in-house, so we can give a very fast response, and we can fix the problems like in 24 hours, or sometimes just within an hour. So we can fix that. So you have a hassle-free after-sales service with us. And we can also see our testing capabilities. So we have 2,500 square meters facilities, and have 8 main testing rooms in China. So we can support the UL certificate, the CE marks, and also the UN certificate as well. So we also got like the TUV, which is from the source, the South Germany. So for the product testing. So with the product testing, we did the batteries, including individual, module, and the system. And with our BMS system, charging machine, hybrid inverters, and DC converters, and also power and energy storage system, we all got them tested. And especially in the UK market, so we also get like the G99 and also G98 certificate. And here is our service warehouse. So we have 15 warehouses like in the world, and we also have the spare batteries. And the most important part is the spare part. So we have the BMS and also some display. So for the forklift. And also heating relay. So got this spare part stored in the in the warehouses. And we have the service point as well. So we have one in Europe, is the Netherlands and Germany, and then one in UK. So which will be in the Kingston Bath Downs, so in the London area. So that's the content for today. And then I think for the next step, it's like you can book a live demo or a trial with the 4G module function. And also you can contact with us for our ROI analysis. I'm sorry, I've got cold these 2 weeks. And also you can also try our Sweden delivery and local service in the UK markets for the clients who based in the UK. And if you are interested to become one of our ROYPOW dealer, what we can give you, so we can provide you with very professional training. So we can do it either via the website, where we can also come on site. So to do a very professional training to your employees. And also we can do the customer service support and the marketing support. We can also promote your brand together, working together with our brand, and then maybe on the social media or on the event. And we have a very comprehensive aftermarket support as well. So here is my contact. This is my WhatsApp number, and then this is my email. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, and then I'll help you, or I'll get our engineer to help you as well. And this is the content for today. Thank you so much. And then so this is the Q&A session. We're gonna begin our Q&A session. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave the messages, and me or our colleague will help you to answer it. Or if the questions we can't have answer today, we're gonna like catch up with you offline. Yeah, thank you.